What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. And a lot of people always asking me about OBLOCK. That's one of the places I'm always asked about. Not only am I asked about the rappers from OBLOCK, I'm asked about their community. You know, ever since Chief Keef hit it to success, it seemed like the world is so attracted and enamored by the OBLOCK community. So they're always asking me about that. They know I'm a real street reporter. One of the questions I'm always asked about is, they hear about a lot of the murders and shootings and killings that happen around that area. People always ask me, is it dangerous for the women in OBLOCK? You know, I had to sit with that for a little while. But the thing I don't think a lot of people know is I done talked to a lot of people close to this whole OBLOCK situation, who done lived out there, who done been there, who been there. I done spoke to some rappers. I got a few sources everywhere. Now, truth be working the market. Now, it's a lot of stories of women who have lost their life in OBLOCK too. Now, I'm not trying to scare nobody away now because, you know, a couple deaths don't make it dangerous all the way, even though one death is enough, to be honest with you. But I get it. But I'm not going to lie. I have heard stories about stabbings and shit like that, you know. I recall, I believe in like 2016, it was a young lady, by the name of Decatur, I believe. I don't want to say OBLOCK Decatur because she was from the O. I want to just say Decatur, a young lady from out there. I believe she was like going to school and shit. I believe she went to like Jones Prep. She was like a track person. She's run track. She got into it with like some girls out there, you know. I'm not sure if it was like over a little boy, young girl with boy issues, or just, you know, personal issues, or just, you know, tough guy shit, you know what I'm saying? But she got into it with like a 13-year-old girl. And the story, allegedly, according to the police, is that 13-year-old girl had a problem with Decatur. And so I guess it got to the point where they seen her on like 64th or like 65th the interest, you know, right there, right where Tekashi 6ix9ine did that infamous video and shit like that at, you know what I'm saying? And you know where the gate and the security and shit be at. The young lady, Decatur, I believe she was 15. She was walking past in that area with a 13-year-old girl, I guess, had got a knife from her mom's. According to the police, her mom, 35-year-old lady, old ass woman, and gave this young girl a knife. And the young girl and Decatur got into it, and she stabbed Decatur up, and Decatur was killed. You know, police eventually charged the mom and that 13-year-old girl with first-degree murder. I'm not exactly sure how those charges went out, but this is a story I got from a lot of people who I talk with, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people always told me that this is a story that's not really on the internet and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But if you from Chicago, you know about this because this trended all around the world. So I think the violence is there for everyone, you know? I don't want to scare nobody off because, like I say, the internet and the rap videos kind of made it seem like that speak for the whole OBLOCK community. It's a lot of families that live out there, and it is working class people who care about their community, care about the kids, who don't want to kill nobody, who ain't smoking no dead person inside of their backwood. You feel me? Everybody ain't with that shit, and I feel like the rap music then labeled the O a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it seem like, you know, you just gonna die, but it is a lot of stories I done heard about, like stabbings, and, you know, we done heard stories about OBLOCK Keita, and we gonna take her to the board in a couple more days. But, yeah, it's a lot of things, man, that's going on, man. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep you updated on all your hip-hop, your underground, your entertainment news, the shit they don't want you to see, the shit that they got covered up. I appreciate the love. We don't need no donations. Keep them to yourself. It's hard outside. You see the weather just changed. It ain't sometime no more. That fall coming. You got to go get them kids some hoodies, man. You got to go get them kids some long sleeve t-shirts, man. You got to go get them some new jeans and shit. You ain't got no time to be trying to send me some money. I always tell you I'm a grown ass man. I'll figure it out. I'll be okay. You want to support me? You hit that like button. Bing. When you do that, you make my videos grow. Especially if they get to like 1,000 likes, 2,000 likes, my shit be all the way at the top. So I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. Bleh, 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 bleh.